So we got Riley, Rouse, Zugun.
36, District Court is back in session with the Honorable Reagan Evans presiding. While court's in session, there's no talking, reading, eating, sleeping, driving, and in and out of the camera. When your name is called, please unmute your device if muted and give your full and undivided attention to the court. Once again, good morning, Your Honor.
All right, good morning, Mr. Penway. This is the People versus Rodney Reed, ticket number SP 1396439, count 1 in proper place, count 2, no insurance misdemeanor, count 3, fell to the secured child under 4-year-old in the car seat, ticket number SX 3672932, count 1, improper plates. I'm sorry, count 1, no operator's license / multiple ops. And then ticket number B80048515, count 1, improper zone used for location, building, or structure. And ticket number B8. That's the same ticket. All right, good morning. Please say your names for the record.
Ben Werbling, P64889 on behalf of the defendant. Sir, can you state your name for the record, please?
Rodney Reed.
Judge, my understanding is the day and time set for a pretrial. He wants to waive his rights and accept the offer, Your Honor.
All right. There was, I didn't realize there was a state ticket. He does have a valid license.
Yes, Judge.
Okay. All right, so with that, you stipulate to ticket number SP 1396439, count 3.
Yes, we do, Judge.
Stipulate to the face of the ticket. All right, and then you stipulate the probable cause as to the remaining tickets to be dismissed without prejudice.
We so stipulate, Your Honor.
All right, they're dismissed without prejudice. Will proceed to sentencing. There is a fine. It looks like, I think it's $120. Yes, there's a fine of $120 because this is a civil infraction. You have 14 days to pay it. Can you have it paid by March 20th?
Yes.
All right, you have any questions, sir?
No, ma'am.
Oh, wait, that's Mr. Diggles. Mr. Reed, can you pay it by the 20th?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, so you're all set, sir. Good luck to you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Judge, we're ready on Mr. Diggles.
Okay. All right, unless you have any questions, Mr. Reed, you're all set.
So I'm all set. I owe the 120 and I'm good.
Yep, yes, sir.
Okay. I heard you say something about a zoning or a building or something.
Yeah, you had those tickets have been dismissed. Or that ticket was dismissed.
Okay. Thank you.
These are the balance of the ones Ms. Irby.
And Darnell, can you bring Mr. Rouse out? He's in 9, but he's on the phone.
Okay.
Thank you.
So you want to do Mr. Diggles or?
Yes, Judge.
That off
Mr.
for everyone else. Okay, so we'll do this since he's here. This is the People versus John Diggles, ticket number SP 1361504, count 1, drive with revoked license, count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket number SP 771203, count 1, failed to display, count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket number SP 1125378, count 1, driver license suspended. Ticket number 194185441, count 1, driver's license expired. Ticket number SP 1362245. Those are civil. Oh, I think they're on the docket. Count 1 expired replace, count 2 failed to signal. And ticket number 144159331. Count 1 failed to say about the operator's license, and count 2 operate uninsured motor vehicle. Good morning. Please say your names for the record.
Judge, did you say 162-589-75, count 1 and 2?
Yeah.
I did not. Ticket number 162-589-75, count 1, driver license suspended, and count 2, open and tax transport.
Yes, Your Honor. Attorney Joe Irby appearing on behalf of Mr. John Diggles, who is with this court via Zoom. Mr. Diggles, state your name for the record, please.
John Diggles.
Yes, Your Honor. Today is the date and time scheduled for an arraignment on the bench warrant. I'd like to waive before the reading of the information, stand mute, enter a plea of not guilty for Mr. Diggles, and ask the judge to set aside any warrants that's been posted for him.
All right, okay. All right, court will set aside any warrants that have.
Yes, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor, I have spoken with Mr. Diggles. I've advised him of his rights and right to a trial in this particular matter, in these matters, and he wishes to avail himself of the plea offer that's been offered by the prosecution, whereas he would be pleading to an amended charge of driving while license suspended with a failure to display and no insurance will be amended to improper plates.
Okay, raise your right hand, Mr. Diggles. Do you swear or affirm to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes,
You put your hand down. You've had an opportunity to speak to Ms. Irby in private about your case and your rights.
correct.
Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything of value in exchange for your guilty plea today?
No,
You're pleading of your own free will.
I'm sorry, could you say it again?
You're pleading of your own free will.
Yes,
You're pleading guilty because you're actually guilty.
yes,
You understand that by pleading guilty, you're waiving your right to trial.
yes,
And knowing that you're waiving your right to trial, you still wish to continue with your guilty plea.
yes,
I'm gonna direct your attention to the date of June 27, 2022 at 6:33 p.m. On that date and time where you at near Raeigen and Raeigen in the city of Detroit.
yes,
Were you driving a 2014 Cadillac vehicle?
yes,
And were you driving while your license was revoked?
yes.
I had insurance on that vehicle.
No, I did not.
You're satisfied, Ms. Irby?
Yes, Your Honor, I'm satisfied, and I stipulate to probable cause for the arraignment ticket.
All right, so the court will amend counts 1 and 2 to fail to display in a proper place, and the court will dismiss the remaining tickets without prejudice. We'll proceed to sentencing. So there's gonna be a $300 fine for the fail to display. I'll waive the fine for the improper plate. Can you have that paid by April 5th?
Yes,
Did you have any questions, sir?
no, ma'am. Do I just need to come down to the 36th district and give them my name and information?
You can come down if you want to. You can pay it online. There's a phone number you can also pay it on. I can give you the phone number if you're ready.
Yes, I'm ready.
You ready?
Yes.
855
Uh-huh.
798
Uh-huh.
1547.
1547.
Any questions?
No, that's it.
You're all set, sir. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
You're
Thank you, Judge.
welcome. Thank you.
Judge, I'm ready on Mr. Rouse, who's here telephonically.
This is the People versus James Rouse, ticket number 19516-424, count 1, drove a license not valid or proper license. Good morning, please say your name, sir.
Good morning, Your Honor. Attorney Joe Irby appearing on behalf of Mr. James Rouse, who's with this court telephonically. Mr. Rouse, state your name, please.
James Kenneth Rouse.
Yes, Your Honor. Today is the date and time scheduled for an arraignment on the bench warrant. I'd like to waive the formal reading of the information, stand mute in reference to the charges, enter a plea of not guilty for Mr. Rouse, and ask the judge to set aside any warrants that's been posted for Mr. Rouse because he's present today.
All right, court will set aside.
Yes, Your Honor. Having spoken with the prosecutor in reference to this particular case, with the prosecutor's permission, and I agree, we're seeking a dismissal, making a motion for dismissal.
Please display the proper cause.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, this matter is dismissed without prejudice. You're all set, Mr. Rouse. Good luck to you, sir.
Okay, Mr. Rouse, you can hang up.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Are you ready on, now, I don't know what happened to Ashley Dorfing. She did check in, but the officer never appeared. You want to just call it and dismiss it? This is the people versus Ashley Dauphine, ticket number SP 1384043, count 1, no insurance misdemeanor. Good morning, please say your name to the record.
Good morning, Your Honor. Attorney Joe Irby appearing on behalf of Ms. Dowse,
Dauphine.
Dolphin. I don't know who that is.
I don't know what happened to her, but this was set for trial. The officer failed to appear. You have a motion.
Yes, Your Honor, I'd like to make a motion to dismiss based on officer's failure to dismiss, and it's 12:09.
All right, status dismissed without prejudice. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge. I'm going in to speak to Ms. Riley really quick, and I'm waiting on office for Dennis.
Dennis,
Dennis and Destiny.
we
Did
did
you-
that one already. We
Oh.
did.
We did Dennis already?
Yeah, Mr. Wormley did it.
Okay,
So Riley is, FL to display.
yes. Dazugan,
Who?
Robinson and Dazugan, Destiny.
I don't have, Destiny is gone, but she's not here anymore. And then Jesse Robinson. Zuka would have been in proper place if she didn't have her paperwork, but do you have Jesse Robinson? Let me see if I have Jesse Robinson. Here it is. Jesse. So he also has some tickets that are in warrant status. There are 4 tickets. They're off so he can plead to an improper plate and a fail to display. And then 1, 2, 3, 4 tickets would be dismissed. And that's for Robinson, because he has 4 other tickets that are in warrant status.
Judge, I think we were running on Roman Rice, but he's on the phone in breakout room 26.
You want me to bring him out?
Yeah, that'd be great.
What room?
26. Thank you, Mr. Petway.
26. And that's the only one?
That's all I have left.
Brian,
That may be all I have left.
No, he's not in room 26.
Oh, is not?
Mm-mm.
He's out.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
All right, this is the people versus Roman Rice, ticket number SP 1209826, count 2, driver license suspended. Ticket number SP 120431, count 3, driver license suspended. And ticket number SP 1181803, count 1, driver license suspended. And ticket number SP 1210834, count 1, no insurance misdemeanor. Good morning, please say your name for the record.
And Warbling P64889 on behalf of the defendant. Mr. Rice, could you state your name for the record?
Roman Rice.
And Judge, this time he wants to waive his rights and accept the offer.
Raise your right hand, Mr. Rice.
Okay.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
Put your hand down. You've had an opportunity to speak to Mr. Wormley in private about your case and your rights.
Yes, ma'am.
Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything of value in exchange for your guilty plea today?
No, ma'am.
Pleading of your own free will?
Yes, ma'am.
You're pleading guilty because you're actually guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
Understand that by pleading guilty, you're waiving your right to trial?
Yes, ma'am.
Knowing that you're waiving your right to trial, you still wish to continue with your guilty plea?
Can you repeat that?
Knowing that you're waiving your right to trial, you still wish to continue with your guilty plea?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm going to direct your attention to June 12, 2021 at 10:12 a.m. on the date and time where you either near 7 Mile in Gilchrist in the city of Detroit.
Yes, ma'am.
You driving 2005 Chevrolet vehicle?
Yes, ma'am.
You driving while your license was suspended?
Yes, ma'am.
You're satisfied, Mr. Worthing?
I am, Judge.
All right, the court's also satisfied the factual basis will accept the admission and amend the count to fail to display. You stipulate the proper cause as to the remaining tickets to be dismissed without prejudice.
So stipulate, Your Honor.
Dismissed without prejudice will proceed to sentencing. There's a $200 fine, Mr. Rice. Can you have the fine paid by April 5th?
Judge, he was
I don't know
asking,
at the moment.
will the court consider community service and the fines and costs? He's unemployed. Okay, thank you, Judge.
20 hours of community service. You need to have it completed by your next court date of April 5th at 8:35. Do you have a phone? You have a pen and paper? I'm gonna give you a phone number for the person you need to call to set up your community service.
Yes, ma'am.
You right? Let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready now.
313-965-81.
313
965
9.
965
Okay.
8130.
Mm-hmm.
So that's, her name is Miss Green. Call Miss Green and she'll get your community service set up.
All right.
It's 20 hours. You come back on April 5th at 8:35 is your next court date to show proof that you completed the community service.
Yes, ma'am.
And Mr. Rice, that beeping sound, your smoke detector needs a battery.
Yes, ma'am.
Put a battery in your smoke detector.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Any questions, sir?
No, ma'am.
I'll say good luck.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. All right, this is the People versus Jesse Robinson. Ticket number SP 1398826, count 1, drive while license suspended, count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket number SP 1355605, count 1, drive while license suspended, count 2, drive unregistered or entitled vehicle, count 3, no insurance misdemeanor. And ticket number SP 1375652, count 1, drive while license suspended. Good morning, please say your name.
Good morning, Your Honor. Attorney Joe Irby appearing on behalf of Mr. Jesse Hope Robinson, who's with this court via Zoom.
Say your name, Mr. Robinson.
Jesse Robinson.
Yes, Your Honor. I have spoken to Mr. Robinson regarding his right to a trial and his other rights in pertaining to these particular cases. He wishes to avail himself of the offer by the prosecutor, whereas he would be pleading to an amended charge of improper plates and failure to display, and all the other counts will be dismissed. And I did advise Mr. Robinson that he had several cases that were in warrant status as well.
All right, the court will set aside those warrants. Raise your right hand, Mr. Robinson. You swear or affirm to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Put your hand down. You've had an opportunity to speak to Ms. Irby, your attorney, in private about your case and your right.
Yes.
Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything of value in exchange for your guilty plea today?
No.
You're pleading on your own free will.
Yes.
You're pleading guilty because you're actually guilty.
Yes.
You understand that by pleading guilty, you're waiving your right to trial.
Yes.
And knowing that you're waiving your right to trial, you still wish to continue with your guilty plea.
Yes.
I'm gonna direct your attention to October 17, 2022 at 5:22 p.m. on that date and time when you act near East Island Drive in Sherwood in the city of Detroit.
Yes.
Were you driving a 2010 Chrysler vehicle?
Yes.
And were you driving while your license was suspended?
Yes.
Did you not have insurance on that vehicle?
Yes.
You're satisfied, Ms. Irby?
Yes, satisfied, Your Honor, and stipulate to the face of the other tickets.
Thank you. So the other remaining tickets are dismissed without prejudice and will proceed with sentencing. There's gonna be a 200, well, amend counts 1 and 2 to fail to display an improper plates. For the fail to display, there's gonna be a $200 fine. I'll waive the fine for the improper plate. Can you have the $200 fine paid by April 5th? May 8th, you have to pay by May
Yeah, I can have a baby on me.
8th. All right, any questions, sir?
No,
You're all set, good luck.
thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, you just got Sierra Riley left. You ready on that?
Yep. Oh, I'm going in, Judge.
I'll just close her file.
Judge, I might take off then if everything's all set, Your Honor.
Yeah, you're good. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, everybody. Good seeing you. Thanks, Judge.
All right, this is the People versus Sierra Riley, ticket number SP 1398975, count 2, drive-by license suspended. Good morning, please say your name to the record.
Good morning, Your Honor. Attorney Joe Irby appearing on behalf of Ms. Sierra Riley, who's with this court via Zoom. Ms. Riley, unmute and state your name for the record, please.
Sierra Riley.
Yes, Your Honor, I have had the opportunity to speak with Ms. Riley regarding her rights in this particular case. She wishes to avail herself of the offer by the prosecution where she will be pleading to a amended charge of failure to display.
Okay, raise your right hand, Ms. Riley. Do you swear or affirm to the whole truth and nothing but the truth? You're muted, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Put your hand down. You've had an opportunity to speak to Ms. Irby in private about your case and your rights.
Yes, ma'am.
Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything of value in exchange for your guilty plea today?
No, ma'am.
Pleading of your own free will?
Yes.
You're pleading guilty because you're actually guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
You understand that by pleading guilty, you're waiving your right to trial?
Yes, ma'am.
And knowing that you're waiving your right to trial, you still wish to continue with your guilty plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'm gonna direct your attention to the date of October 18th, 2022 at 11:35 a.m. On that date and time, were you out near Hubble and Shellfire in the city of Detroit?
Yes, ma'am.
Were you driving a 2000 Pontiac vehicle?
Yes, ma'am.
Were you driving while your license was suspended?
Yes, ma'am.
You're satisfied, Ms. Irby?
Yes, satisfied, Your Honor.
The court is also satisfied the factual basis will accept the admission and amend the count of fail to display. We'll proceed to sentencing. There's a $200 fine. Can you have that fine paid by April 5th or 6th?
The 6th, yes.
Do you have any questions?
No, ma'am.
So you're all set, ma'am. Good luck to you.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. So I don't know what happened to Destiny. She's not here. So we can just give her another date of March 21st.
They'll send something out to her.
Yeah, I'll indicate that, notify her.
Well. We gonna put that on the record.
Sure. This is ticket number S, the People versus Destiny Dazukin, ticket number SP 1395578, count 1, driver register or untitled vehicle, count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Good afternoon, please say your name for the record.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Attorney Joe Irby appearing on behalf of Ms. Destiny Dazugan.
She did check in. I don't know what happened to her. Looks like she disappeared. So the court will set this for a bench trial.
Your Honor, I did have an opportunity to speak with her in the breakout room. I'm not sure whether it was a disconnection on her part because I too was having problems. If you can set it for another pretrial judge, I believe that that'd be sufficient due to her appearance today.
All right, so I'll set it for pretrial March 21st at 8:35.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
I believe that's it.
That is it. You made it.